Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that Dronacharya refused to teach Karna. He went to Parashurama instead to learn archery. Because of his lie, he was cursed. A while passed, another young man came to learn archery from Dronacharya. When asked who he was, he identified himself as Ēkalavya, who was the son of a hunter king. Due to the promise to Bhishma, Dronacharya refused again to teach him. Some time passed. All the princes and Dronacharya were wandering in the forest one day. They had dogs with them and the dogs were barking. Suddenly, the barking stopped. They could not hear anything. They went looking for the dog. They found the dogs with 7 arrows that sealed their mouth, and they were equidistant, but they could not see any person around. They were shot so nicely that they would just keep the dog's mouth shut, but it would not hurt the dog. Looking at the skill of this archer, even Dronacharya was impressed, and he asked who did this work. Arjuna said, "I don't know." Everybody said, "I don't know." They could not see anybody around either. So they went looking for the source of these arrows, and they found an image of Dronacharya in the forest. And close by was the young man Ēkalavya who had approached Dronacharya at the Gurukulam. He said his teacher was Dronacharya. He was learning remotely by hiding behind the bushes and watching Dronacharya teach. He said the image, the Pratima of Dronacharya was his Guru. Arjuna was very upset to see this. Dronacharya had promised him that he will make him the finest archer in the world. Now there was an archer more skilled than Arjuna. Dronacharya immediately understood the thought process in Arjuna's mind. Drona's promise seemed to be going futile. Now Dronacharya thought about it, and he asked Ēkalavya, "If I am your Guru, where is my Guru Dakshina?" And Ēkalavya immediately said, "I will give you anything, please ask." Dronacharya instantly asked for Ēkalavya's right thumb. Without a second thought, Ēkalavya just took an arrow and cut off his thumb and placed it at the feet of Dronacharya as Guru Dakshina. The reason Dronacharya asked for the right thumb is an archer can do nothing without the right thumb. To hold the arrow and the bow, the right hand thumb is very essential. Knowing that, Dronacharya wanted to cripple Ēkalavya from being the best archer in the world. But then Ēkalavya did not hesitate. He immediately gave the Guru Dakshina. So what do we learn from this story? Ēkalavya was very eager to learn. Just like Karna, he wanted to learn from Dronacharya too. Karna lied to get what he wanted. Ēkalavya cheated. Without getting the permission of the Guru, getting the knowledge is equal to cheating. For that, he had to pay the price with his right thumb. Dronacharya had promised something that is not practical. There can be many people in the world who can be better than Arjuna, but then he had promised that he will make Arjuna the best in the world. To keep his word, he actually had to make somebody disabled and take away his skills so that Arjuna could be claimed as the greatest archer in the world. He was hurt to see that somebody else was better than him. It is very easy for us to get carried away with our own egotistic thoughts. Holding the reins at the very beginning is very, very essential. That's what we learn from this story. With that thought, we come to the end of this episode. Remember, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata in this series because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om!